Okay, so we're going to make a logout page here. We've got this page 1, so if you remember, the page on the right is submitting to the page on the left, assuming that the login information is correct. I'm going to go ahead and close this down. I'm going to get rid of this because it won't happen. And then I'm going to make, outside of PHP, a link to logout.php. Just a standard old link. And then I'm going to make that page logout.php, which will, first thing I'm going to have to do, start the session. Got to start the session or none of the session variables will mean anything. Next thing I'm going to do, because the only session information that I have set is the username, is to unset the username. And then I'm going to do the required 2 items, which I'm just going to copy because why introduce an error. Okay, so here I've called session unset, session destroy. At this point, the session is completely done. I can demonstrate this. Well, not easily. Anyway, let's just go to the login. That's totally not how that works. That would be, take it to the login page, and here we'll just go log out real quick. And you can see, barely, you can see down there at the bottom, this is going to /logout.php. But then it ends up sending me back to the home page because I have logged out. It's not immediately clear that it has unset my information, but I can, on the index page up here at the top, I can say session start, and I could say if not empty session username, then I want to send them onto page 1.php. Right, so this will say if a person that's already logged in tries to go to the login page, then they're going to get kicked to the page 1 because they don't need to log in. You know what I mean? So because I'm not logged in now, I've unset all my session, this will do nothing. And you can see I can go to this page and it goes here, does just what you would expect. If I log in with Ron PHP, it sends me to page 1. If I attempt to manually go to the first page, right, kicks me to page 1. I just can't do it. But if I log out, there I am again. So now, I mean, just in the course of these couple of videos that I put together here, we've got like a for real log a person in with the form, right? Go into some page that has information that only certain people are allowed to see, and then click a button so that they can get out and the next person can't get onto their computer. I mean, that's websites. That's you can make websites now. So that's great, right? It's simple and it's not where data typically comes from, but it's a real start. Are there any questions about that? The logging out specifically. This logout page will be fairly standard for you, almost no matter what you're doing. I mean, this section right here, where you're blanking out things, yes.
So why do you have to declare the session variable username as a blank, as a blank variable when you unset and destroy?
because
So-
PHP is untrustworthy.
So unset and destroy are unreliable.
I mean, I guess
They still need them.
yes.
And then that executes said session. So if you were to say session username again, like if you were to echo it out, it would show nothing.
That is correct. And I think in a couple of slides we actually get to a point where he shows how to show everything in a session. So we'll do that experiment in just a second.